Hi, kindergarten students. Here I am with my Adventure Bible. And let's remember that story about Esther. You saw a video about Esther and Mordecai and the king and Haman. And I was so amazed at how much she remembered about that story when it was so complicated. So today, let's remember that story a little bit and then think about how that story can talk to us today. So, in the Bible, remember Mordecai, the one who was Esther's adopted dad? Remember when he sent a message to her and said, the king has a law out that he's going to kill all of your people, all of the Jews. So you need to go to the king and ask him and beg him not to do that. And she sent a message back and said, I most certainly cannot do that. I will be killed. There's a law that says if you go to the king without him asking you to, without him inviting you to go, he will kill you. He probably won't even accept you to come. And Mordecai said, but Esther, you are a Jew. Just because you're the queen and you live in the palace, you still will be killed because all the Jews are supposed to be killed. That's the law. So, Esther was in a pretty difficult place. And then Mordecai said this. Think about this. Mordecai said, maybe you are queen for such a time as this, so that you can go to the king and save your people, the Jews. Maybe that's why you are queen. Kind of reminds me of Joseph. Maybe that's why you went to Egypt, so that you could save your people so they wouldn't die of a famine because you had got all that food ready. Sounds like Jesus. Maybe you are on the cross because then you can save your people. Now what about us? Do you ever feel like God's plan isn't the same as your plan? Oh, I do. Trying to get that light out of my glasses, but that doesn't work so good. So, right now, I think my plan for this year for kindergarten was that you would be in the classroom. We would be having pumpkins and measuring them and weighing them and cutting them open and counting the seeds. And we would be laughing together and telling jokes and playing on the playground and sitting on the floor together, playing math games, all these things that we love to do. But somehow that doesn't seem like it's God's plan. I don't mean that God wanted the coronavirus, but I don't know. Somehow we are here today. For what reason? Why are we here at this time and in this place? God must have a reason. Sometimes we might feel like God isn't here right now because it's not the way we want it, the way we like it. But the J verse for this week, Jesus said, I am with you always, even in the coronavirus, even when there are sick people, even when we are scared, even when we are worried. So let's jog slowly and say that verse. Jesus said, I am with you always. Okay, let's whisper that verse as we just walk. Jesus said, I am with you always. Let's shout it and march. Jesus said, I am with you always. Good to remember. So we know Jesus is with us, but still, why are you and I in this place right now? now. During this time, during the pandemic, during the virus, not being able to come to school in a regular way, what does God have as a plan for us? Because He always does have a plan. I think about this for me. Why am I here right now? What is God teaching me? He's teaching me to trust Him. He's teaching me that when I feel alone, He is here. He's teaching me to have quiet time with Him to remember these things. He's teaching me to appreciate kindergarten even more because I miss it. Does He have me here so that I can teach others things too? And that might be true for you. Does He have me here so that I can teach you in a different way and think about other new ways to teach you and to teach your parents and to be a team with your parents as they teach you? Does He have me here to work with the teachers here in a different way and learn from teachers who know more about computers than I do? Why am I here right now? God is teaching me a lot about myself that I did not know before, that He wants me to know. What about you? Why? This is a pretty deep question for 5- and 6-year-olds, but you are amazing at thinking about this and about God. Ask God, why am I alive right now, right here, during this time, right now? What are you teaching me, or what am I teaching someone else in your family or in your neighborhood? So you're going to need to have some time to think about this and talk to your family and pray about it. Maybe you can't answer today, maybe tomorrow when you answer this. That's okay. But please do answer it. You have a couple choices. You may video yourself talking like I am doing right now. You can do an interview with someone, your helper, asking you questions about this and you talking. You can draw something that answers this question about why you think you're here right now, like Queen Esther was in her place as queen right now then. You may do something like more creative or in a different way. Maybe you have a headband or a crown and you want to make it more like a crown. Kings have crowns, queens have crowns, and maybe you want to write something on there. It's probably too much to write on there. Maybe you just want to wear it because you are the son and the daughter of God. So you are a prince and a princess. And you could video yourself wearing your crown saying, this is why I think God wants me to be in kindergarten and alive right now. He wants me to teach someone this, or He wants to teach me something or do something. It's a pretty big, deep question. Think about it and do your own way of telling me what God is telling you. Bye now.